to the screensavers. Well, now we got the stage set. We talked to the FCC. They said, yes, it's happening. You got a few years. Sounds like you're going to want to buy a new TV. And how's it going to change the way you watch? And what are you going to get? We got, fortunately, an expert to help us out with this. John Johnson is editor-in-chief of Secrets of Home Theater and HighFidelity.com, which is hometheaterhifi.com.
Right.
A really great site that explains all of this. You've been on a call for help a couple of times, and I've loved you then. And you do the Q&A column in there. I thought, who better than John to explain all of this? First of all, is this good news for consumers?
It's excellent news for consumers because high-def TV is so much better than what we've had over the past 50 years that once they see it, they're going to take their old TVs and just toss them in the dumpsters.
I got to tell you, though, a lot of consumers like me say, well, you know, I don't mind this bad. I only have a 20-inch TV at home. I don't care. I don't want to spend $4 grand on a new TV. They're kind of irate that they feel like they have to buy a new TV. Do we have to buy a new TV?
You will have to buy a new TV if you want to watch high-definition
yes.
TV.
So if you want that quality, you got to pay for it.
That's right. And but actually, there are some high-def TVs that are on the market now for just a couple of $1,000s.
Are they going to get cheaper in 2 years, 3 years, as more people buy it?
I don't think so. I think the really good quality ones are going to stay up in the $4,000 to $5,000 range.
See, that's a lot for me because I grew up with a TV costing $150.
But it doesn't look like this.
But all right. So if I'm somebody who really wants a great looking picture, I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to bite the bullet and spend a couple of grand on a good TV. If I don't care, can I just? It sounded like Rick said I could just buy a converter box or something like that. Will there be a path for me to keep my old TV?
Oh yes, there'll be converter boxes that will down convert the high def signal to just the standard kind of images that we've always watched.
Now I won't get obviously HD TV. But if a broadcaster is giving me 4 channels of I Love Lucy, will I be able to see those 4 channels? In other words, am I going to get more channels out of it?
When it's converted to high def, you mean?
No, when I get the little converter box and the
yes.
broadcasters have all gone digital, the box will handle that.
The box will be able to convert all the channels.
So it'll be like 4A, B, C, D,
yes.
something like that?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll get some of that benefit. What will happen if I look at a high-def broadcast? Probably nobody ever asked you this. If I look at a high-def broadcast on my old Philco with this converter box, what am I going to see? Am I see anything?
You'll see what you used to see, just a standard kind of a...
So it'll be okay?
It'll be okay.
If you're happy with your junky old TV, you don't have to change, I guess.
You'll be happy with it as long as you don't see a high-definition TV signal.
All right. Now, you're coming from the other side. You see it all. What's so great about this? Tell me what the benefits are.
Well, if you compare just a standard television image to a high-definition image, it's like looking out a window at the scene.
Right.
It's like being in one of those $1 million boxes at the football game, looking out the window at the game rather than watching TV. It is so detailed. You can see pores on people's faces. You can see grains of sand on the beach. I mean, it's not just sharpness. The depth of the color is so much better that once you see it, there's no returning.
This is an HD capable TV.
Capable TV.
Capable is like cable ready. It doesn't mean it can do it. You still have to get the extra box, right?
You need a converter box with this type of television, which is called a flat panel screen.
Right.
A lot of the high-definition TVs come with the tuners already built in.
Nowadays, they're coming in with it built in.
Most of them
So
are,
that's
yes.
something to inquire about. Do I need to buy an extra box to convert the...
What you'll probably find is that the conventional rear projection TV that most people have, the big screen TV,
right,
those
the one
will
I
have
bought last year.
Those will have the tuners built in, but
Right.
a flat panel will not have a tuner built in. You need a cable box like this one.
There's no room. This is a digital cable box, so this is the kind of thing. This one's for direct TV, so this is the kind of thing. You'll need a new dish too, though, right? You need a 3 LNB dish?
You need a dish that has, well, for direct TV, you need a dish that has 3 LNBs on it because there's 3 satellites up there that are now broadcasting high def.
Okay.
They're introducing ESPN on high def, and there'll be some other stuff that's coming.
So
too.
you would buy, how much is the satellite receiver?
This is $6.99 from Zenith.
Well, that's not bad.
It's not bad.
So that becomes your satellite box.
That becomes a satellite box, and what you do is you plug in the back of this. The difference between what we've had up until now and this year is this connection right here.
All right, well, let's save that because we're going to do a buying guide a little later on. But we're going to save that DVI connection. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. You're going to give us a little buying guide.
Right.
But I understand a little bit better now what I'm involved with. If I'm watching broadcast, I would need a box like this as well.
For high def, the bottom line is if you're buying a flat panel TV like this, which is very cool because it's only 4 inches thick,
you'll need this.
You'll need a satellite box.
And if you're buying one that has a big
screen TV,
you'll probably have
the tuner's already built in.
And that's true for satellite broadcasts or broadcast
cable, or over
cable.
the air.
Okay. All right. We're going to come back. We're going to talk about the different kinds of television in a little bit. The DLP, the rear projector, the CRT, all the different kinds of TVs. What to look for when you're shopping. What this transition is going to mean to you in just a little bit, because John's going to come back and tell you everything you need to know about buying a new digital TV. But Don't go anywhere, because coming up, Megan's going to set you up with everything you need for your OS 10 desktop so you can not watch TV, but find out what's going to be on your HD TV. And still to come, don't burn a pile of cash on an HD TV. Hey, watch it with that flame there. We're going to show you how to turn your PC into one right after this web tip from Megan.
I could use some of that.